Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matthew Bolt. I've been a professional DJ for over 12 years full-time. This is all I do. I do karaoke and DJing for the last 12 years full-time here for the Valley of the Sun in Arizona. I have owned my Prodigy system for just over almost 3 years now. I bought it at the Vegas show 3 years ago when it first came out off of Avi Elkis, the owner of B-52. And I got it the next week later after I purchased it from the show. They mailed it out to me. And I have had nothing but problems with it. It's been back in the shop 7 times now. I've had a headphone jack go out, they had to replace. I had a microphone jack fall apart. I've had CD players replaced 3 times. I've had a screen go out. And now we're sitting on the 8th time now that both my CD players are not working correctly. The product, I do a lot of Sweet 16s, quinceañeras, mitzvahs, homecomings, proms, weddings. I do a lot of stuff. I mostly use this product only on the weekends, mostly Friday or Saturday when I'm doing more of a private event. I do a lot of karaoke shows, so during the weekdays I kind of use just like a amp with a mixer already built into it, one of my Samson amps. But when it comes to showtime, mixing, having to scratch, having to beat match, all that stuff, I was using this system. I've had nothing but problems with it. I recommend that you do not purchase this item. Every time I send it in, I'm having to pay shipment for it to be sent in. I'm having to have payment on this. Every time I send it in for my CD players, they make me buy new ones, even though to me it sounds like they're just putting crappy product back into it, crappy CD players, and I have to pay for that and pay for shipping back. Customer service, they're quick on the phone to answer your questions. At the same time, they're not quick to help you out as a customer service standpoint of backing up their product and replacing stuff that should be replaced for free if they're not putting out a good product. So with that said, I'm going to turn the camera over to my Prodigy system and show you everything that's been replaced in the last 3 years and why I recommend you not buy this product. Stick with Pioneer CD players. They're the best. I've been using them for 12 years. I still have a set of my original CDJ100s. I've had for 10 years. They still work. I can't scratch them, but they're a great backup product, and what I'm probably going to do is switch over to CDJ400s. That'll give me the ability to use my Serato. Also, I've heard with Serato on this system, you cannot use any of your effects. You cannot use your effects off the board on the FX system for Serato. With that said, let me turn it over and I'll show you what's been replaced. Alright, so here's my Prodigy system. I'm going to point out a couple of quick things. I'm not going to take all day doing this. There's no reason to. I've had a couple things replaced recently, or I've replaced because of the issues. This jack right here, the headphone jack, used to be yellow. As you see now, it's gold with black. That's been replaced because I was having problems with the headphones not working correctly. I've had this XLR microphone jack replaced once. I've had the one on the back side back here replaced once because they fell apart. I've had the screen replaced on this side. I've had this CD player replaced twice. This CD player replaced once. I've had the inside computer system in it replaced. I've had the actual powering system on the backside and inside replaced. And now I'm still having problems again with it not working correctly. As you can see, I'm going to show you really quick what's going on with it. I'm going to grab my Serato CDs really quick, which is just a simple time-coded disc, original disc, not a copy disc. For some reason with these things, the copy discs don't work that great. I'm going to pop it into my CD player 1. Let me see if I can darken this up so you can see it a little bit. It's reading. Disc error. Refuses to read. I mean, I probably popped it in there, I don't know, 100 times trying to get it to work. That side refuses to work. Now let's take the other disc and pop it into disc 2, or CD player 2. This one sometimes works, this one sometimes it doesn't, and when it does queue up, it doesn't necessarily want to play. So let's see what this one does here. Still trying to read it, Trying to get this set up right so you can see. Reading. This thing will read all day long. And like I said, if I do get it to queue up and I hit play, it won't play, it'll show the track. And if I put a regular CD in here like a Prime Cuts, it'll show you the actual title. See, now it's queued up. And when I go to play it, guess what? Nothing. I'm hitting the Q button, I'm hitting the play button. It's just straight lines across, it refuses to play. And if I do get this one to play, like it's going to play right now, see it's finally playing, you'll hear a bunch of crackling noises, just horrible noises that it's not usable for this to put out across your speakers for an event. And I hit the eject button, guess what? It's not ejecting. So I got to do the whole manual hold down, reset eject button, and then it pops out. This has been an ongoing issue with this product. On top of that, I've had nothing but power failures too. If I have both disc players playing at the same time, you'll see the actual screens. They'll go dim bright. In my headphones, the volume will go up down. This product is junk, and this is just my personal opinion on it. And I recommend anybody out there that gets one, you're not going to be a happy camper. Make sure you do your background, read the blogs, and take a look at it. Because I'm telling you right now, don't get me wrong, this is really cool. I love them. I love the mixer. This has been no problems with this whole part right here. Nothing. The mixing station is awesome. I like how it has 3 separate microphones with separate reverb and all that stuff. You know, it's a really cool system. But the CD players are junk. The powering system's junk. The headphones are jack's junk. Everything else but the mixer, it's just pure junk. And on top of that, they had to replace my case once because the actual top. Let me go over here really quick. This top right here, all these nipples, foam nipples, they started breaking off and falling apart because they used a cheap foam. It took them literally 8 months to replace my case, my entire case. And this case too was falling apart right here with the cheap foam. It took them 8 months to replace it. And when they did replace it, I got a new one and it came damaged. So this thing's a little bent too. So just horrible customer service when it comes to replacing stuff. If you have any questions, my name is Matthew Bolts, also known as DJ Doubt It. Feel free to email me. And you can email me at djdoubtentertainment@yahoo.com. Once again, djdoubtentertainment@yahoo.com. Please feel free to email me and ask, give me any questions that you might have, but I recommend not going with this product. Thank you.